Lately, I've been diving deep into Far Cry character lore, breaking down the people that make these worlds feel so strange, memorable, and human. And honestly, the more I explore these characters, the more I enjoy the unexpected stories hidden beneath the chaos. Some are tragic, some are terrifying, and then there's her.
Dude, no! We did not just miss the action!
Have we met?
Man, I'm the cavalry, man. I was gonna roll him here like goddamn Clint Eastwood.
Be careful what you wish for, punk.
This is one of those characters where the deeper you look, the more you realize Ubisoft knew exactly what they were doing. Hurk Drubman Jr. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. If I'm butchering it, I'm sorry.
It's alright, you kinda came in on the slow bus too, but you got there.
Hurk is the kind of character who looks like pure comic relief at first glance. Loud, sweaty, obsessed with explosives, but the longer you spend time with him in Far Cry 4, the more you realize he's accidentally one of the most committed forces helping the rebellion in Kyrat.
I'm Hurk. I heard about you, man. Taking names and writing checks out to kick it ass, man. That's why I'm here. Because you and me together, Golden Path won't know what hit them right in their faces.
We are the Golden Path!
Man, I do not understand what you are saying. I don't speak your language.
I think what you meant to say is that the Royal Army won't know what hit them. See, we're the Golden Path.
Dude, seriously?
Hey, bro, come on now, dawg. Come on, man.
Even if he has absolutely no idea what Kyrat is really about. When Hurk shows up, he doesn't come because of politics, freedom, or the Golden Path struggle against the Pagan Min. He comes because of a legend, a myth, a Monkey King. Hurk is convinced that somewhere in the mountains of Kyrat lies proof of the Monkey King. And not just spiritually, I mean physically. Like, I can punch him or blow him up physically.
Deuterino! I found the third statue, man. That monkey god, he has got to forgive us now. You just gotta forgive us, monkey god.
Us?
Yeah, us, man. Tap bros are one for all.
This obsession isn't subtle. It's the only reason Hurk is here, and Ajay Ghale just happens to be the unlucky guide dragged into it.
Triple J, triple threat. Booyah!
My name starts with an A.
Details, man. Details.
What makes Hurk so fun in Far Cry 4 is how seriously he takes the wrong things. While the Golden Path is fighting for liberation, Hurk is out here stealing sacred relics, blowing up ancient bells, and poking holes in centuries-old myths just to prove a point to himself. He genuinely believes that the Monkey King walked these lands, and that by collecting artifacts and destroying shrines, he's uncovering some kind of, cosmic truth. Everyone else sees cultural vandalism. Hurk sees research. And yet somehow, Hurk still ends up helping the Golden Path. And that's the strange part. Hurk never talks about freedom. He never claims to care about Kyrat's people. But every mission he drags AJ into weakening Pagan Min's control. Every explosion he causes chips away at the regime. He's not a freedom fighter, but ideology is won by accident. There's also something weirdly sincere about him. Hurk isn't pretending to be smart. He isn't pretending to be heroic. He's brutally honest about being confused, excited, and extremely confident in ideas that probably shouldn't survive 5 minutes of logic.
You don't say!
His Monkey King obsession feels ridiculous, but it also gives him purpose. In a control torn apart from civil war, Hurk finds meaning through myths, chaos, and a whole lot of explosive. AJ becomes the calm center of Hurk's madness, the silent witness, questioning every life decision that led him here. That contrast is what makes Hurk unforgettable. In a story full of betrayal, ideology, and moral gray areas, Hurk is refreshingly simple. He believes something, he commits fully to that something, and he never shuts up about it. By the end of Hurk's journey in Far Cry 4, he doesn't prove the Monkey King exists, he doesn't unlock some ancient truth about Kyrat, but he does leave behind a trail of destruction that, benefits the Golden Path more than most trained rebels ever could. He's reckless, culturally effective, and wildly, unqualified, yet somehow reliable. And that's why I actually rose in the Golden Path. And for some people, you might actually miss Hurk in the story because you only see him once, and in the gameplay parts you actually see him when he's there to just introduce the co-op side of the game. You can actually play as Hurk, and you can introduce, like, your friend can actually play as Hurk while you play as AJ, and you guys can just co-op the story together as you play along. But if you follow along his missions, that's when you actually get to see the whole Monkey King obsession in the story. Hurk isn't a hero of Kyrat's revolution. He barely understands the war he's part of, but in a land ruled by kings, gods, and dictators, Hurk reminds us of something very Far Cry. Sometimes history isn't shaped by, grand ideals. Sometimes it's shaped by the guy with a rocket launcher trying to prove a Monkey King is real. And honestly, that's exactly why he works in this game. He's just there to just have some fun and to remind the player, you're only there to just have some fun while you're still liberating a country out of a dictator. And yeah, man, that is my video on Hurk Drubman. I've enjoyed plenty of, Far Cry lore. I didn't want to go like very deep in the Far Cry lore because the first time you actually see Hurk is actually in Far Cry 3, and I'm sure most of the people didn't actually know that, but that's the actual first time you actually get to see Hurk is in Far Cry 3. But Hurk originally is from America, and we get to see a whole lot of him in Far Cry 5 as well, where we get to actually meet his dad and do some missions for him as he came back from Kyrat and he finds out that, his town, Hurk County, is, under the cult's control. But yeah, I didn't really go deep in the lore of him. Most of the time I go really deep in the lore of some characters, but for Hurk is just there for the good times, man, and I love it, every single part of his story. And it's very interesting. Every single thing that he does in his journey of fighting the Monkey King is interesting. So he's just there for the good times. He's just there to find the Monkey King and to prove himself of, how this is actually extremely real. Anyway, guys, if you like this video, please share and don't forget to subscribe, please. Also like this video, and yeah, I'll reply on the comments, man. Let me know your opinions, guys. For me, Max, and Screen TV Magic,
I will see you when I see you.
Triple J, triple threat. Booyah!
My name starts with an A.
Details, man, details.